Alex Pereira has undeniably become a global superstar. He's currently in Sydney, Australia, assisting Sean Strickland in preparation for his UFC 312 rematch against Dricus Du Plessis. Earlier today, Alex shared footage where he was greeted by hundreds of fans chanting "Shama." Ray Longo predicts that the rematch between Dricus Du Plessis and Sean Strickland will play out similarly to their first fight. He believes it will be another close contest, much like their initial bout where Dricus won by split decision. Longo also acknowledged that the decision could have easily gone either way in their first encounter and expressed uncertainty about who will come out on top in the rematch.
Ray Longo, before we go, Dricus Du Plessis about a 2-1 favorite over Sean Strickland for the rematch. Who do you like?
Wow. I'm going to say I think it's going to be the exact same fight it was the first time. I don't know who the decision's going to go to. I think the decision could easily went to Strickland. But yeah, let's see. I think it's definitely going to be a decision, and it's going to be a very close fight, as was the first one.
Jairzinho Rosenstruik has potentially been scrapped from the UFC after his decision loss to Sergey Pavlovich last weekend, which comes as a surprise to many fans who were keen to see more of the accomplished kickboxer. Both Dana White and Tom Aspinall were critical of the fight. Jairzinho took to X and wrote the following: "Let's talk about UFC Saudi Arabia. I came to Riyadh to win and pull off the upset. After a strong fight week, I felt dizzy on Saturday due to the paint fumes. Then just 70 seconds into the fight, I injured my left foot. The moment my switch kick landed on his elbow, I felt it instantly and knew the fight would play out differently than planned. At the end of 2018, I signed my first contract with the UFC, embarking on an incredible journey. I've been honored to compete on the biggest stage, and I want to express my deepest gratitude to the UFC staff for their professionalism and support over the years. Thank you for being Rookie of the Year to becoming an MMA veteran. This has been an unforgettable adventure. While this chapter closes, my story is far from over. I will continue to fight, take on new challenges, and settle unfinished business in the cage. I'm ready for whatever comes next." Now, Jairzinho's claims have since been corroborated by multiple fighters, including Terrence McKinney and Jasmine Jasudavicius, who both competed on the same card. They also reported experiencing negative effects from the paint fumes.
Plus, like, we were in the back huffing paint. Like, I felt it a little bit too. Like, and I was like, and this is probably the best cardio I had like ever in any fight. Like, I've been running like 5 miles every other day. And no, I felt it like from the paint. Well, they did try to help us, like taking some of the sealing off, but like I said, it affected his breathing. Like, he had to go like the hospital like 2 times.
Dustin Poirier wants one more fight before retiring from MMA. Currently coming off a submission loss to lightweight champion Islam Makhachev, Dustin provided an update on his last fight during an interview with the Schmo yesterday. He went on to say, "I wish I could tell you more. I've actually been having calls every week with the UFC, but it's looking like summer in New Orleans is close to happening for my retirement fight. A pay-per-view in New Orleans this summer would be incredible. That's what I'm pushing for. That's what the UFC is working toward, and things are getting pretty close. Lay the gloves down where it all started in Louisiana. It would be an honor for me." Earlier this week, footage surfaced of Kevin Lee getting knocked down during a sparring session. Kevin was training with pro MMA fighter Mirali Huseynov when the incident happened. As Kevin went for a flying knee, Huseynov countered with an overhand right, dropping Kevin face first to the mat. On Instagram, Kevin addressed the situation, saying he wasn't actually trying to land that knee, and that up until that point, he had been outworking Huseynov. He suggested that Huseynov might have gotten frustrated because of it. Kevin also mentioned he didn't know who leaked the footage, but called the person a scumbag, and added that he'd heard the individual had been banned from the gym.
All right, let me just address this once and leave it at that. A lot of people have been calling, and first of all, I'm fine. This is martial arts training. I've been training martial arts for 15 years. I can tell you how many times I've seen people get knocked out, submitted, arms broken, cut up. This is what we do. This is what happens into the gym. And whoever posted that video is a fucking rat, a scumbag, a weasel, all of that. No honor, no respect, none of it. There's certain codes that go on in these gyms that you just don't break. Showing just a small clip like that for the world to see is one of them. And second, one of the hardest things to learn in martial arts is self-control. So anybody who's ever trained and knows what they're looking at can look at that clip and see I'm not trying to land a knee. I was deep into the session, and I don't think my partner was liking the way things was going. He was a little hyped up and pissed off, but I wasn't trying to land that knee. If you look at it, you can tell if I wanted to land a knee, I would have jumped into him. Instead, I jumped straight up and put the knee right in front of his face. And when I landed, he threw a shot and it's all good. I wasn't tripping. This happened a minute ago. You can ask anybody. I wasn't tripping on it. But what does piss me off is posting it without full context, without the full round in there, and just leaving people who don't know what the fuck they looking at to make up their own stories. I got word that the kid has been banned from the gym, and I just want to say is not on the gym at all. Brought in some random guy from Russia that I didn't even know was filming on the sidelines, and that's what turned this into that. But anybody who's ever trained with me or watched me train knows my only goal in any training session is to make my training partner better. That's it. We professionals, and this is what we do to entertain the world and provide for our family. Hold that code to the utmost respect. I'm not changing the way that I train because of this. And I'm going to try and maintain my integrity, even though it pisses me the fuck off. I ain't going to lie to you.
Mirali Huseynov has also recently addressed this situation, expressing his disappointment over the leaked video. He clarified that Kevin is actually one of his favorite training partners and emphasized that he did not intentionally try to drop him with that hook.
And also, I don't supposed to share everywhere that video. I didn't want that situation. Just I want to try explain what's going on there. He's my favorite partner because we always work each other hard. The hard work always easy paid when you fight. That's our point. That was not my point. Hit him hard. That's fly knee coming. What should I do? Should wait and check that's light or hard? What do you think, guys? Yeah, just a lot of guys sad, mad, comment me bad. Most of the guys, they support me. My guys support me always. But many people also, they not agree with that situation. He's my favorite partner. We always work hard, and after work, I say him, brother, everything good. He hit me hard, I hit him hard, and I don't get it. That's hard work. We don't argue, never. He's my favorite partner. I love him. Kevin Lee. I love Kevin Lee because I told him many times, you're my favorite partner. You teach him a lot of stuff. That everyone learn each other, from each other a lot of stuff. And also he's teaching me a lot of stuff too. I just didn't want this situation happen, but can happen everyone. This even though this is part of the big part of our game or training or MMA, that's normal for athletes.
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos.